Do you ever wonder if you might be smarter than most people? Maybe you've always been curious if your intelligence is considered above average. In addition to taking a standardized IQ test, there are actually several everyday indicators of high intelligence. Today on How to Charisma, we will go over 10 signs you might be smarter than the people around you. Number 1. You enjoy spending time alone. If you prefer time alone, you could be a genius. Typically, the more people socialize with friends, the happier they feel. However, many people with high IQs don't follow that norm and prefer solitude more often than most. Studies have shown that intelligent individuals are less satisfied with life the more frequently they socialize with their friends. So, if you are a loner, don't feel discouraged. It is an indication that you might be more evolved. Humans needed to band together in small groups to survive during our evolution. You, the intelligent person, are better mentally equipped to deal with your life problems without requiring a team of people to always help you solve your problems. And because you tend to view things from different perspectives, connecting with others who think differently is sometimes challenging. However, there are so many benefits to solitude. As an intelligent person, plenty of alone time allows you to prepare for your future. Because you prefer being productive over socializing, alone time makes you more creative and goal-oriented. So it's time to embrace your uniqueness and don't feel pressured to socialize if you are content with your own company. Furthermore, alone time helps you appreciate other people more. 2. You can delay gratification. Ever heard of Walter Mischel's marshmallow experiment? Researchers gave a group of preschool children a choice between a single marshmallow immediately or 2 marshmallows a few minutes later. The children who could wait longer for the larger reward tended to score higher on IQ tests and SATs. The phrase, "the best things in life are worth waiting for," relates to intelligence and overall life satisfaction. If you actively participate in delayed gratification, this is an obvious sign you are smarter than most people. And because you have good impulse control, you can put someone else's needs before your own, making you a valuable friend to others. You can also truly understand the value of delayed gratification and use it consistently to push you closer to and reach your goals. 3. You have a curious mindset. Do you ask a lot of questions and love searching for new ideas? Good news. Curiosity is a sign of being smart. Albert Einstein said, "I have no special talents, I am only passionately curious." Those with a curious mindset tend to perform better at school and the workplace because they seek more profound answers to their questions and how to improve their performance. When you're intelligently curious, you are passionate about acquiring knowledge and understanding the meaning behind everything in your life. Those who are intellectually curious will also have higher than average problem-solving skills. Your insatiable curiosity will fuel your learning mindset, allowing you to excel in many areas, including school, work, and your personal life. Smart people always adopt a learning mentality. So, if you ask many questions, you are brighter than most. It should also be noted that intelligent people aren't always going to be the best in all of those scenarios. In fact, many intelligent people have said that they got bad grades all throughout school. Intelligence isn't just a one-size-fits-all. Everyone is different and will excel in their own individual areas. 4. You talk to yourself. Do you find that you talk to yourself throughout the day, especially while trying to complete a difficult task or brainstorming for the next creative idea? You aren't crazy. Speaking out loud can be considered a trait of higher cognitive function. Your brain is just organizing its thoughts and increasing its creative ability. It also aids in memorizing as well as recalling important information. The verbal self-reinforcement helps you stay focused and perform tasks more efficiently. In fact, studies have shown that people who talk to themselves achieve more in life. Athletes, for example, talk to themselves before a competition to focus their minds, calm their nerves, and become mentally prepared to do their best. And people read books out loud to help understand and retain memory. So the next time you feel crazy for thinking out loud, remind yourself that your muttering is a sign of intelligence. You can come up with some pretty brilliant ideas while chattering to yourself. 5. You have high emotional intelligence. Emotions drive people, and those who harness their feelings will be more likely to succeed. In his book, Emotional Intelligence, Daniel Goleman defines emotional intelligence as the ability to perceive, control, and evaluate emotions in yourself and others. In addition, empathy is the ability to understand things from someone else's perspective and is another sign of high emotional intelligence. People with strong empathetic ability have an excellent awareness of what others think and feel. People with high emotional intelligence master their emotions because they understand them. They know precisely how they are feeling and what caused it, allowing them to develop a game plan to combat negative emotions. Even though having a high IQ, known as book smarts, will help you solve problems and absorb knowledge, having high emotional intelligence means you are self-aware and empathetic. These skills have a more significant impact on your personal and professional success. So, if you are in control of your emotions and consider yourself an empath, consider yourself more intelligent than most. 6. You are open-minded. Intelligent people don't close themselves off to new ideas or opportunities. If you consider yourself open-minded, you are willing to accept other viewpoints and are typically open to alternative solutions. Furthermore, you tend to seek out alternate perspectives and weigh the evidence fairly before making decisions or an opinion. You don't tend to judge others or impulsively dismiss any information, and even more importantly, you are willing to change your opinions without letting ego get in the way when new information arises. Good news, because it is only through admitting ignorance that we can develop emotionally and intellectually. This allows us to work more effectively with others to reach our goals. Being open-minded is not just an indicator of your intelligence either. Flexible thinking patterns improve your mental health and overall wellness. 7. You are messy. Can your home and work environment be described as disorganized? Were you constantly scolded as a child for having a messy room? Congratulations! Being messy is another indication of intelligence. You don't spend much time cleaning and organizing because your mind is occupied with more important stuff. Chronically disorganized people score higher on intelligence tests and demonstrate innovation. You might have difficulty focusing on tedious and menial tasks like cleaning your house because you prefer creative activities that fully engage your mind. Disorganized spaces tend to spark creativity, and creativity is a sign of intelligence. Messy people use chaos and clutter as creative fuel. So the next time someone criticizes you for being disorganized, remind them that some of the most innovative geniuses are irredeemable slobs that prefer cluttered workspaces. 8. You tend to procrastinate. Do you tend to put off things till that deadline is looming? It could be a great sign that you have a higher IQ than most. Intelligent people tend to procrastinate either because they find other activities more interesting or want to spend time brainstorming. Sometimes when the reward is low and the effort high, we procrastinate. But other times, putting something off because you don't think you found the best solution yet is the most effective approach. The delay gives your brain more time to be more creative and innovative. So take some time to relax or do another project. Procrastination can sometimes be time well spent because it allows more divergent ideas to develop instead of immediately going with the most obvious and conventional. A lot of the most world-renowned geniuses are procrastinators. Lastly, people with high IQs tend to be cautious and perfectionist. This might sound negative, but it just means you care more about things being just how you want them and don't settle for something you're not happy with. 9. You worry and ruminate. Are you anxious? You are probably just brilliant. Higher intelligence and anxiety typically have a positive correlation. Why are smart people more prone to anxiety than others? Because an intelligent mind is constantly searching for new information. However, this consistent rationalization and searching for answers can become exhausting and overwhelming. On the flip side, your smartness can work against you. If you are terrified of flying, your highly intelligent brain will go into overdrive and produce all kinds of wildly imaginative scenarios in your head. And these are usually the worst-case scenarios that cause you to panic. On a positive note, intelligence and anxiety have evolved as mutually beneficial traits, because people with high intelligence tend to have higher levels of anxiety. Intelligent people are better at imagining what might go wrong. As a result, smart and anxious individuals tend to keep out of danger so that their genes are carried forward into the next generation. 10. You are scatterbrained. Are you constantly misplacing items like your car keys, phone, or wallet? Do you often forget simple everyday matters? Being classified as scatterbrained is yet another sign of higher intelligence. That's because your wandering mind encourages creativity and allows you to develop more unique ideas. Essentially, you are forgetful because you are constantly thinking and having tons of things running through your mind every day. So, whenever someone calls you lazy or scatterbrained, just remind them that your brain is busy doing other important things. Increased creativity and productivity due to your fast-paced mindset is yet another sign you are more brilliant than you think. Did you relate to any of these signs? Let us know in the comments if we missed anything. While you're there, let us know what topics you'd like covered next. As always, thank you for watching How to Charisma. Don't forget to like and subscribe.